Hello, this is No Face Movement, and it's February 9th, 2013. An emergency declared at U.S. nuclear plant as blizzard hits area. Hurricane force wind gust in Boston. Alright, here's the article. So the nuclear power plant got shut down and safely shut down, but it's cold. The winds are 90 mile per hours. It's moderate snow, but with all that wind blowing, it's a blizzard, folks. Let me zoom in.
The Nuclear Regulatory Commission says a power plant in Massachusetts has lost power and shut down during a massive snowstorm. The NRC says the Pilgrim Nuclear Power Plant in Plymouth experienced an automatic shutdown at around 9:15 p.m. Friday after losing off-site power. Spokesman Neil Sheehan says the plant has declared an unusual event, which is the lowest level of emergency classification. At Todd WBZ just called this storm a blizzard after hearing about 76 mile per hour winds at Logan headline on Saturday AM papers. The Pilgrim Nuclear Power Station on Cape Cod Bay is directly in the path of the historic winter storm due to hit Plymouth, Massachusetts, starting Friday. According to information from the National Weather Service, there could be a widespread prolonged power outages, coastal flooding, and erosion, and hurricane-force winds. Local groups have asked the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission to order Entergy Corporation, Pilgrim's operator, to take the reactor offline during the storm to prevent an unacceptable risk to the public and the environment. This storm differs from Hurricane Sandy because it is hitting Plymouth during high tide, not low tide, and will be accompanied by heavy snow and ice. The groups say that a prolonged power outage, flooding, high winds, and snow and ice could cause several serious problems at Pilgrim. First, the pumps that circulate water through the pools of high-level nuclear waste could fail. If this happens, the water in the spent fuel pool would eventually evaporate, exposing the spent fuel. Secondly, Pilgrim's cooling water intake pumps, which take in over 500 million gallons of water per day from Cape Cod Bay to cool the reactor, could flood or fail. Under either scenario, there could be an explosion that would release radioactive material throughout the region.
That's some serious news and warnings if that happens. But as dated, this is today, February 9th. There's an unusual event there, which is the lowest level. Alright, folks. So I'm going to do some more deep research, make sure everything's right there, bring you updates. But let's look at this nuclear power plant. Since an unusual event did happen, that's how I caught it. It was on a RSOE. The links are going to be at the bottom. But you can see Pilgrim Nuclear Power Plant is right there. Alright, the southeast of Massachusetts. Alright, that's one of the hardest hit areas. And it's old too. It was built December 9th, 1972. Alright, now when you go at the weather model GFS, and you look at the millibars, that's 1,000, that's 990, 980, 970, 960, right in the middle. Alright, if you look how close these millibars, let me zoom in. Alright. Alright. It's right there. I need a pointer. Let me pause this for a second. Hold on. So there's the millibars. Right there. So it's 1,000, 990, 980, 970. Let's clear this up. Alright. Where my pen is pointing, that's Massachusetts. It's right on 970, 980. The storm is circulating. The back of the storm is pushing out. Alright, this pressure is pushing this down. It's condensing this pressure right here. The winds between here, we got winds gusts up to 90 miles per hour, probably more. We get as this center is moving up north. It's actually almost coming on land. That's bad, folks. That's real bad. I want everyone out there to be prepared and have watch out. But if you look at Entacast, this is the storm tracker right here. The system's moving. Alright, this is Massachusetts. This is where it's at. It's pushing right down. They got high tide with all that pressure and wind. You got 90-mile-per-hour winds, and it's nailing this place. Where it's located at, it's nailing at it. Alright, so I want everyone out there to be prepared. Alright, I'm following this by the hour. I know a lot of people out there have no electricity. So the only way you guys are getting this news is if you got a cell phone on that's still alive. Alright, so I want everyone out there on YouTube, if you guys could get information out, just post it at the bottom. Send me the information and do a video. Because the millibars are low. Alright, like they said. Let's zoom out. Hold on. Emergency declare at U.S. nuclear plant as blizzard hits area. Alright, and that was on February 9, 2013 at 1:04 a.m. Alright, they're calling this an unusual event, which is the lowest level emergency classification. They shut down the power plant, but from all that cold wind, all that water, alright, it could freeze, it could push you. Talking about 90-mile-per-hour winds with high tide. Look at the millibars, crazy low there. While the storm tracker is pushing us down. Alright, I want everyone out there to be prepared, have bug out kits. And let me zoom in on this. You see this line right here? That's going down through California. Alright, through Baja, California. This is a fault line, folks. And this is a heartburn coming out. You can see the center right there. I still got warnings and watches. I'm keeping an eye out on that. Alright, I want everyone out there to be prepared, have bug out kits in your home and your place of business. This is the movement. Moving till next time. Facing off.